Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me today. So today I'm going to be exploring the question, what if marketing was fun? Plus I'll offer some practical tips to help bring ease and enjoyment into this process of sharing your business with the world. So I'm going to take a moment to share this with my Facebook group, and while you wait, if you want to let me know where you're joining me from, that would be great. Okay, sorry that took a while. All right, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Darlene McCauley, and I help birth professionals start and grow their businesses with an emphasis on establishing business systems and creating community, both on and offline. Before I get into today's topic, I'd love to hear from you, and if you want to put this in the comments, what is the first word that comes to mind when you hear the word marketing? I know some people who truly love all aspects of sharing their business with other people, and there are some who enjoy some activities more than others, and then there are other people who really wish all they could do is just get clients and show up so that they can do what they love. Which one of these do you most relate to? If you are in one of the latter two groups, I hope to offer you some insight to help shift your perspective and give you some tips that you can implement today. And if you know any other birth professionals who might benefit from today's topic, I invite you to share this video with them. At the end of the live stream, I'm going to tell you where you can get some additional support for marketing your birth business, and I'll give you more details later, but right now let's get into today's topic. So a common struggle that I hear all the time from doulas and other birth professionals is that they're having trouble getting clients. And the follow-up statement to this is usually that people often don't enjoy marketing. So I want to explore a few things with you today. First, I'd like to give you some food for thought about marketing in and of itself. Then I'll tell you about 3 types of impact that your marketing activity should accomplish. And then finally, I'll share a couple of ideas with you on how you can feel ease and enjoy marketing in February. So what exactly is marketing? Well, the American Marketing Association defines marketing as the activity, set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Okay, so if I just went by this definition, I wouldn't think marketing was very fun either. Back when I started my doula business, I took a course from a marketing coach, and I really loved her definition of marketing, which was so much more relatable and was just something that I really resonated with. And that definition is that marketing is all about connection. In order for you to be able to get new clients, you have to be able to connect with your ideal clients and with people who will refer your business. So instead of saying to yourself, how am I going to market myself today? What if you instead asked yourself, how am I going to connect with people to share what I do? So let me know how you feel in the comments about that second question. How am I going to feel, or how am I going to connect with others to share what I do? Does that feel lighter than saying, how am I going to market my business today? Let me know. So Next, I'm going to talk about the 3 types of impact your marketing and connecting should accomplish. When you're thinking about how you're going to connect with others, think about the big picture first. In order for you to be on anybody's radar, you and your business needs to be visible to the general public, and more specifically to you within your community. Think about your favorite products and everywhere you might see them: TV, radio, the internet, newspapers and magazines, and social media. For birth professionals, being visible in a wider sense can mean having a website and being on social media, but it's also going to look like a spot in your local news. It could be an interview with a local paper. It could be sponsoring a charity event or having a booth at a baby fair. So what else can you think of that can help you become more visible? So visibility is the first type of impact that your marketing should have. People are going to buy services and products from companies that they know, like, and trust. So visibility is going to be the first step to get people to know that you exist. And once people discover who you are, then you're going to have to let them get to know, like, and trust you. And because chances are they're not going to buy from you right away when they meet you just that first time. So you need to show people that you're an expert in your field, and you need to do that by demonstrating your credibility, which is the second type of impact that your marketing should have. This means that you can get people to follow and engage with you on social media. You can have them subscribe to your email list, and then you can send them messages to let them know more about what you know. And maybe you'll create a meetup or a free live workshop, or maybe you'll start a blog or a YouTube channel or even a podcast. These are just some of the marketing activities that you can do to raise your credibility and give people the opportunity to know, like, and trust you. The third type of impact that you want to have with your marketing efforts is that of outreach. And outreach activities are going to have the most impact in terms of you gaining new clients because of the level of personal interaction that outreach activities have. So in the outreach category, you're going to find networking activities and collaborating with other birth professionals or other professionals, keeping in touch by email or phone with your past clients, and personally following up with prospective clients who you've previously met or who have initiated contact with you. When people get to know you personally, they are going to be more inclined to want to hire you. So in order for you to get more clients, you'll need to engage in a variety of activities that have all 3 types of impact: visibility, credibility, and outreach. Okay, and finally, I know you want to know, how can you make marketing more fun? So if you are just getting your feet wet with connecting with others to share what you do, an easy way to jump in is to focus on your strengths and what you love to do, or what's easy for you to do when it comes to communicating with people. For example, my strength is writing. And when I had my birth business, I didn't blog, but my website pages were all very descriptive. And I often had clients who would tell me that they hired me because they got to know me from reading my website, and they understood who I served and what I stood for. So when people tell you that your marketing materials make them feel like you know them, you know that you're doing something good. Now, here's another example. As an introvert, I despise networking events where you have to go in and mingle with other people and introduce yourself. And so for networking, I reached out to local professionals via email to introduce myself. And I met people at their offices or for coffee one-on-one to get to know more about their businesses and have them get to know me. I also went to networking groups where the format was everybody would come together at the beginning, introduce themselves to the group individually, and then there'd be a topic. And then after the topic was discussed, there'd be a short time for networking. And then at that point, I had usually identified a couple of people that I wanted to get to know, and then I could approach them because we already sort of knew what the other person did. And then if there wasn't anyone I wanted to talk to, I could just leave. So my challenge to you is, number one, think about and jot down your strengths and what you like to do, and in terms of connecting with other people. And then number two, I want you to brainstorm all the ways that you can connect with your ideal clients and potential referral people. And you can do that by asking yourself, what can you do to be more visible? What can you do to increase your credibility? And what can you do for outreach activities? And then number three, I want you to set a goal for yourself for the remainder of February to focus on up to 5 activities that you will commit to in order to connect with both your ideal clients and potential referral partners. So that's all I got today. If this live stream was helpful to you today, I'd love to hear one big takeaway of yours in the comments. And if you know of someone who might be struggling with the idea of marketing themselves, I'd love for you to share this live stream with them. And finally, I am the host of the Inspired Birth Pros Facebook group, and that's an active community of over 2,000 members, and we discuss everything that has to do with business for birth professionals. So I will add a link in the description to the group if you're not yet a member. And if you are in the group, I'm going to be posting a follow-up question related to this live stream, so we can talk more about ways for you to connect with people that are easy and fun for you. So if you're not a member and want to join in the conversation, make sure to join the group. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next week. Bye.